Greetings, and welcome back to a Sci-Fi Academic. So I just got a quick reaction video to the whole Holloman PassPort Bro situation. I'm not gonna go through that entire situation. I'm gonna leave relevant links down in the description so you can get yourself caught up to the situation if you don't know. But to give you a brief synopsis, this brother who's known as the leader of the PassPort Bros. The PassPort Bros are a group of mainly black men that think that American women are too modern, so they travel abroad to look for dates, wives. But mainly, the main issue was that they're not really looking for wives. They're essentially looking for prostitutes, to be quite bluntly. So this brother, he was ran out of Brazil, for promoting the whole PassPort Bros thing. An activist named Stephanie Ribeiro ran him out of the country essentially. So it seems like he didn't learn his lesson in terms of advertising himself in the social media space, telling brothers to travel to look for essentially prostitutes because they're not looking for wives. So now he's in Thailand, and we're just gonna go through some of this video of him in Thailand with a date because I guess he's still gonna continue on with this journey. He's been banned from entering Brazil now. The situation has gotten so deep. He's received death threats. He's been banned from Brazil essentially for is promoting sex tourism. Like he mentions dating and everything, but when you really hear some of his videos, essentially he talks about sex tourism. That's the only reason why he's traveling. He said himself that the reason why he loves Brazilian women, if you see some of his videos, you see that he talks about Brazilian women a lot. He said himself out of his own mouth that he is infatuated with Brazilian women is because he watched Brazilian porno at 6 years old and has pretty much been infatuated ever since. I'll probably do a video on pornography and everything down the line somewhere, but it's just really telling that he has this motivation through pornography from 6 years old. And I actually believe it because when I was young myself, since the internet, it's been easy to access pornography. That's how it's always been. So I'm not surprised that he got it at an even younger age than I did myself. Like I'm not really not surprised. I really do not doubt it at all. But we're gonna go through some of this video now. He's in Thailand. And let's just see some of the interactions he's going through.
Hey, okay, I'm Austin. Alright. So you gonna cook the barbecue sauce like you said?
Yes.
You cook for sure? Say it.
Yay.
Oh, no, you wanna cook?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you can or you want to?
I want to.
Oh. So I got my usual and just her first time here, so that's what she got. That pork or chicken? Chicken. And I got chicken too and pasta. She's a copycat. So we got a party pooper right here. She's been negative the past 15 minutes.
No.
She
Stop
act-
lying.
no, hold on.
Stop.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let me talk. It's not your turn. Stop being rude.
Said it's not your turn. Stop being rude. Uh-oh.
You stop lying.
Stop being rude.
So one saying is the other is being rude, the other is saying the other one's lying. Who to believe?
It was a shit test. Because she's used to sitting at the table with dudes that she can act like that with, and then they flip out and get emotional. But I'm stoic, remember that? and her and all her yelling and all her energy. I told her energy can neither be transferred. I mean, hold on. I told her energy cannot be created. Hold on.
Oh my God.
I told her energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. So she can transfer the energy to me because she's really energized about nothing. Can I joke with you again? Can I joke with you again?
Very awkward, very awkward. So he said he was a stoic, but stoics usually don't go on social media to air out their grievances. I'm just saying.
Can I? Yeah. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Awkward. He said you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I joked for you because you said that you didn't say anything.
Awkward.
Well,
Got the nervous laugh there.
now the camera's on, she doesn't want to laugh, but she was laughing a minute ago because she told me to come sit on the side of the booth with her.
You're being a weirdo. You're being a weirdo. She just laughed at that. At the comment of him sitting beside her.
Alright, well.
Yikes. So, the leader of the Passport Bros seems to be burning in flames. Here's another video.
Today she embarrassed me today at the restaurant. And the only reason I didn't go off on her was because her friends were sitting with her.
So he wasn't actually on a date with her by herself. He was with their friends as well too. So imagine leaving America complaining about black women, modern women. He says modern women, but we know that modern women is a code for black women now in terms of the Passport Bros because they go to other countries. You know, if they were really serious about black women, they would go to African countries, but they don't talk about African countries. They talk about Brazil, Philippines, essentially South America, other places in South America, not for the black women that are in those countries, but for the non-black women that are in those countries. Let's go.
You're not the person I thought you were. Look at her. That's how she knows she's guilty. She's ready to jump out as soon as the train stops. I told her she should go when the train stops. You need to get out on the first exit.
No, I think I'm too nice to you.
That was the propaganda.
Yeah, she's too nice because she's trying to milk him for everything that he has, essentially. It's crazy because everything that they're doing in terms of sex tourism, prostitution, they could do in America, but they decided to do it in another country and add an extra layer of risk in terms of the laws on that country. Very, very interesting psychology.
End of 2023. Anyway, she slapped me on the chest at the restaurant. And at that time, I was embarrassed.
Lying again.
And I was like, you know,
Lying again.
yeah, you gotta be ashamed.
Cringe. We gotta be shamed again. He says it. So it seems like he's gonna continue on with his journey. Shout out to Anthony J for putting out these videos. I'm not even sure how these videos, why he would even release these videos. Not sure why, but it seems like he was in control of his own camera, so I'm surprised that somebody's exposing him for those videos that he did. But yeah, I mean this all goes back to the manosphere, the black manosphere, and then them complaining about the black community being ruined by black women. So this Passport Bros is a manifestation of the manosphere. It's not essentially the manosphere, but it's a different part. You know, I guess the best way to think about it is if the manosphere, the black manosphere was a school, a very destructive school to say, but if it was like a school, then this Passport Bros thing is like a extracurricular activity to meet other non-black women because again, they're trying to get away from non-black women. But let me know what you think about This brother continuing on with the whole passport bro situation. It seems like, well, who knows? Who knows what the women down there really want? But I really do think he needs to reevaluate the entire situation. If he really does want to be traveling around the world, then he should just do it. He should focus less on the women and everything because now essentially he has a target on his back. Um, he said himself that the feminism in the United States was, he said the feminism was the most in the United States, but it was a feminist that ran him out of Brazil. Brazil was his dream country. He wanted to live in Brazil, find a wife in Brazil, all these different things in Brazil, but he got ran out by a Brazilian feminist. He's banned from the country now. So I'm going to talk more about the Black Manosphere and how these different groups pop up and everything, because it all goes back to Black femicide especially. But let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace out. I'm out.